Yengeni is nothing else but a political Casanova. And he is spewing vagrant political views and views that are embraced by a few malcontents who are opposed to the ANC. He will be charged. I have informed him through an SMS. I called him. We will charge him. We'll bring him before the disciplinary processes of the ANC so that he explain himself in terms of his membership of the ANC. Not this statement, many other statements he has made. We will charge him and bring him before the disciplinary committee of the African National Congress. Yengeni Obed Bapela will be charged this year by the ANC disciplinary hearing. And others who are almost drunk, early hours tweeting, and all of that, they too will be attended very soon.
But why should the president not get a second term?
Well, you see, if you have to get a second term, you must get a second term on the basis of the work that you have done in improving the living standards of people in the country. And I've just said to you, we went to a conference in Nasrec and the leadership was elected and the resolutions were passed. Our mandate. Has that mandate been implemented? How do you then bring back a leadership that failed to implement its own mandate?
Yengeni's remarks will be dealt with accordingly with many others that he has made over the past time. I called him this morning. I informed him over WhatsApp message that I'm going to charge him as the ANC for his misbehavior. That's what is going to happen. Obed Bapela is going to be charged for distorting ANC policy and going to Morocco and doing things there that are an ANC. So they will be charged, including those who verbose things on social media early hours of the morning and bringing the ANC in disrepute. We will charge them. Who proclaim that they are not cowards. We want people who are not cowards in the fight in the revolution, not cowards who fight ANC battles, who are not cowards fighting ANC battles here. We want people to be in the forefront of defending the revolution and making it a point that the ANC come back stronger. Political issues and organizational matters will be addressed in the organization.
He must step aside or resign to give the process of investigation a chance. He himself has admitted in public on certain things. He not only failed to report the crime in his farm, but he also sought to hide or conceal the existence of that crime. So I'm saying that you can attack Zuma as much as you like and make him to be a bad man, but deal with the issues that the people are putting in front of you. Please, you know. Why do you ignore the SACP or COSATU affiliates who are talking to you as allies now? You rather listen to the DA and not to the SACP. What is that about?
There's deep hurt. Am I reading that correctly, Mr. Yengeni?
Excuse me?
There's deep hurt, it would seem. Are you hurting?
No, I'm hurting myself because, you know, when I came back from exile, I didn't come to South Africa in 1990 through an aeroplane. I came walking with my AK-47, and my pistol, ammunition, my grenades on me, walked through the borders to fight the enemy. So to find yourself being ostracized and rebuffed by newcomers, I'm a figure. I mean, it hurts. It does hurt.
Thank you for your time this morning and for speaking openly with us. We appreciate it.
Tony Yengeni is nothing else but a political Casanova. And he is spewing vagrant political views and views that are embraced by a few malcontents who are opposed to the ANC. He will be charged. I have informed him through an SMS. I called him. We will charge him. We'll bring him before the disciplinary processes of the ANC so that he explain himself in terms of his membership of the ANC. Not this statement, many other statements he has made. We will charge him and bring him before the disciplinary committee of the African National Congress. Tony Yengeni Obed Bapela will be charged this year by the ANC disciplinary hearing. And others who are almost drunk, early hours tweeting and all of that, they too will be attended very soon.
And the Constitution. Later on this evening at 7 o'clock, the ANC's National Executive Committee meets to deliberate on this particular matter. Mr. Tony Yengeni, the report is finally out. The President has been found to may have violated his oath of office and the Constitution and the Pre-Care Act. As an ANC NEC member, you've been saying that the President must vacate office over these allegations pertaining to Phala. Do you feel vindicated by this report?
Absolutely. I feel very, very much vindicated. For the longest time, we've been saying to him, he must step aside or resign to give the process of investigation a chance. Because there are areas that have to be investigated by SARS or the Reserve Bank or the Hawks, etc. And being the person who has appointed a number of those officials, he must give those officials a chance to do their job without fearing that they'll be victimized by him or his followers. But more than that, even the last NEC, some of us made it very clear to him that he needs to step aside for another reason. And that reason being that he himself has admitted in public on certain things, purely on those admissions by him in public, uncontestable facts, he should resign. One of those ones that is very prominent in the report by the panel is that he not only failed to report the crime in his farm, but he also sought to hide or conceal the existence of that crime, which is a very, very serious crime in terms of our legislation. The Pre-Care Act is very clear, Section 34(1), that if you are found guilty of that act, of that conduct, under that act, you must be sentenced. It's compulsory. You must be sentenced not less than 15 years.
Mr. Yengeni, but does the report, particularly its findings and recommendations at the end, not open up a leeway to say the President may, that word may, will it not be subject to legal interpretation and he may get off the hook on a technicality come your NEC meeting this afternoon?
Look, I'm not a lawyer. I saw that concept of may. Of course, the panel was not meant to find the President guilty, but they found prima facie evidence that this man may have violated certain sections of our law and constitution. Now, prima facie is a very strong word by judges. These are not politicians. They've looked at the evidence before them and they've decided that there's a very strong case against him.
Is the NEC ready? Was the NEC ready for when this report finally came out? Former President Thabo Mbeki of the ANC and of the country questioned whether the NEC is actually ready, and what happens should they be, or the expert panel find that the president has a case to answer to, which is pretty much the case now. Are you ready as the National Executive Committee of the governing party?
We are very, very, very ready. We can't wait for the National Executive Committee meeting tonight, because, as I said, we have been vindicated, and want to I wish that this meeting be physical, not online, so that we can stare each other in the eye and speak facts and the truth to each other. I think we are ready to tell the president to leave and to give this process a chance. But besides that, giving the process a chance of investigation, you know, the ANC is so much under pressure because of this thing. You know, people are saying, now saying, we told you. The whole ANC from number 1 downwards is a crime scene. It's a crime syndicate. So all of us now are implicated by association in this thing. So the ANC is suffering tremendously in terms of its credibility, image, integrity. So we're saying just give the ANC a chance to continue with its programs.
Well, Mr. Yengeni, as you wrap up, who of you in the ANC does not have baggage? Who of you does not have skeletons in the closet? Zulim Kize, there's allegations of digital vibes. Many ANC leaders are facing allegations. As you have said yourself, you are a crime scene, in a word, in the eyes of South Africans. Your own president said the ANC stands as accused number 1.
Yeah, well, 2 wrongs don't make a right. If you make a wrong and you commit a crime, you can't say, I must be left alone because Tony has also committed a crime. No. You must stand up and answer for yourself about what you have done and take responsibility and stop hiding behind all sorts of excuses. Cyril must take responsibility for his actions. We were not there at Palapala. It's his farm. He must take full responsibility and must give the ANC and the country a chance to proceed without him. Because as long as he's there, he's creating serious trouble for us, even internationally, abroad for that matter.
Are you anticipating nothing else and nothing less but a resignation from him as president of the ANC and president of the country?
I expect Cyril to fall on his sword and resign today so that the country can breathe, the ANC can move on with its programs.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tony Yengeni. Tony Yengeni, they're saying that he expects the president of the ANC and of the country to resign, to leave, to fall on his sword, and for the ANC to breathe. But as the ANC president said about a year or so ago, the ANC stands as accused number 1.
Samkela Maseko, they're very strong sentiments from ANC NEC member Tony Yengeni.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones. Why Not TV. Please subscribe. Bye for now till we meet again next time. Subscribe, please. Don't forget to like and to comment. Thank you very much. Dr. Jones, Why Not TV. Mutsonga wa Shiviri from Limpopo. Goodbye till we meet again next time. Subscribe.